However, in today's world, especially on the online world, right? Take for example, if Petronas say we are looking for, say entry level position for, an engineer or what have you, the number of resumes that the Petronases of the world would receive,
oh my goodness,
is humongous, right? Now, as someone who is writing the resume, have you ever thought about how that poor HR executive
or going through so many applications,
right? And so you need to first of all understand that the definition of a resume goes beyond the fact that it's just words on paper, it's just a summary of who I am. It's actually a tool. So if you look at it from that perspective, then when you're crafting your resume, you would be a bit more aware of the fact that someone needs to use that to decide either you're in
or you're out.
Right?
True. So what constitutes a good resume then in this day and age?
Okay, before I get to that point, right? So if we all agree the fact that now that we've understood that a resume is a tool, right? It's just like a pen, right? A pen is for writing, right? A resume is for what?
It's to sell yourself.
It's to sell yourself. But at the end of the day, what's the purpose of a resume?
Well, to score you that job, I guess.
Okay. See, this is where again a lot of people, the logical thinking is, I write a resume because
I want to get a job.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
But you're wrong.
Okay. And what would be the main objective?
Right. Yeah. Okay. Think about it again. Right. In the job search process, a resume is a tool for me to get a job. I don't think so.
Okay, all right.
A resume is for you to get an interview.
All right, okay.
So the resume doesn't get you the job, right? So if you're focused on the fact that you're thinking that that tool is to get you a job, you're wrong.
Oh my goodness, we've been off the job market so long, we've forgotten how.
Well, that's just it, because we're lucky in that sense.
Exactly.
So basically, it's somewhat like a teaser to what I've got to offer. Actually, when you come and see me eye to eye.
Exactly. So you can look at it almost like and I hate to use this. Well, it's some people say if and I think a lot of people don't see it that way unless it's people like yourself who are in the media business and you're a bit more marketing. You understand what positioning is. It's a marketing brochure.
Yes.
Right. But a resume is more than a marketing brochure because you're not just a piece of machine, right? You're human, right? So you need to make that resume come alive.
That's true.
Now, it's not so easy to do because it's still words on paper, right? But the point is that you need to understand that the resume is you. And it's not just about me going online or asking, this one has standard template, just copy, cut and paste and hantam, she'll get one.
Well, definitely also show the kind of person you are.
Yeah.
It does reflect that.
But that happens all the time, because we as JobsDB, we get thousands of resumes every day. And I hate to say this, a lot of people don't know how to do it right because it's so easy today to just put together a resume.
Exactly,
right?
exactly.
So that is a point that we're trying to do as well as JobsDB is to try to educate job seekers that the resume. You see, we don't even like to call it resume writing because it's more than writing.
Crafting.
It's really designing, crafting, and packaging.
But that's just it. Resumes for us, let's say if we wanted to write in our resume, we can afford to be a little bit more creative in we can be a bit more flamboyant because we're in the creative line. However, for someone who's more business skewed, a little bit more serious,
let's say you want to go for a job in a bank.
In a bank or as an engineer,
So you can't very well have a...
Because I've seen how my sister is totally from a different line altogether, and hers is so, because I wanted to take her copy, and I'm like, whoa, that's impressive, she sounds so intelligent, and I got intimidated and I didn't want to start with my resume whatsoever because she used all these fancy bombastic words,
So
and it was her.
Is she on the right track? Is she on the right track?
You know what I mean?
You're absolutely right? Because if you're applying for a job in a creative industry, then you need to reflect that persona, right? We have creative, right? It would be really, really scary, if an engineer sends in a resume in pink colored paper. right?
Well, it would definitely get the HR person to go,
Right. See, the thing again, you may get their attention, but, but is that going to work? Okay, let's get